If you want the most cut and the most finish, but you want the least amount of work, the one-step polish could be for you.
Hi, I'm Ivan.
I'm Nick.
And this is DIY Detail. This vehicle needs a one-step polish. We can't do a two-step polish on this. The owner of the vehicle took it upon himself to wet sand to get rid of all the orange peel. Also took a lot of paint away while doing that. There are areas where it's already burnt through. Right on this edge here, it's burnt through. And if I take a measurement, I've got our trusty little paint thickness gauge here. Where it is burnt through, we're at 80 microns. And if we go beside where it isn't burnt through, we're at 96 microns. So 96 microns, 80 microns, that's not a lot. That's less than half a mil difference. That means there's not a lot of clear coat left on this vehicle.
Well, there's paint and there's clear coat. People may not know what all those terms are, Ivan.
Right, so like up here it's 95 microns, meaning that there is primer, there's e-coat, there's color, which is the black color, then there's clear coat on top.
A plastic layer on top of your color.
Right, and that plastic layer is what protects your paint. It's what protects the color underneath, what stops it from oxidizing, etc., etc. This one has very, very little clear coat left. So we can't get aggressive with it, even if we wanted to. If we do get aggressive with it, we're gonna be damaging.
So we have the gold standard polish, our yellow pad, our dual action polisher. They combine to give you really a sweet combination of cut and shine.
Yes.
If I can put it that way, on paint. A super beginner friendly way to polish and a very non-aggressive way in terms of the finite clear coat we have left to really be a good steward of your paint.
To give you an idea of the thickness of the paint left on this, think of it as a Post-it note. That's about all that's on this. Remember how thin a Post-it note is? Or if you don't, go to your office, get a Post-it note, you'll see there's not a lot of thickness there. To do it one step, we're gonna keep it very simple. We're not going for correction here, we're going for gloss. This vehicle has been washed, it's been decontaminated, everything has been done that needs to be done. But we want to get rid of some of these scratches. It looks like it's been through a car wash, maybe more than once.
If you have severe scratches, you may want to go more aggressive, but just know more aggressive could lead you down a path of danger.
Right.
If you want the safest possible way to get shinier paint and be able to do it at home without any expertise, this is the method for you.
Off we go.
Off we go.
Speed 3, no pressure on the machine, one spray of the gold standard polish, and off we go.
Ivan, I wanted to make this gold standard polish last longer because with foam, it usually lasts a long time.
Yep.
But I noticed these little dots, and this is not what you're used to seeing with gold standard polish. It's the clumping. I don't know if it's possible to show what it would look like if it didn't have dots. Maybe somewhere along here, you see how those waffle patterns are very even? They look like a waffle pattern, right? But then if you look over here, clump, 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 lots of little dots. If we can see that on camera, lots of little dots. Ivan, what am I seeing? And for someone out there who sees all these little dots, what should they know about that?
So that clumping is basically you're removing clear coat and it's filling up the pad.
Because when I see clumping, I know it's time to clean my pad.
Right.
So I stopped, but I stopped at about 2 passes. I wanted to do 3 in my head. 3 is a thorough paint enhancement.
Yeah.
Is that in my head? Should I have done a clean pad and kept going, or is 2 passes good? Like, what was going through your mind?
When it starts clumping like that, you stop.
Okay.
Because your polish is no longer doing anything for you. There's too much clear coat residue on the surface.
So I use the tried and true rinseless wash damp towel.
Yep.
Just to emulsify the polishing oils there. And we'll do a nice little wipe down. See what we've got left.
Now, we've significantly increased the gloss. It's looking much better. Is it perfect? No. But if you look from here, and then we go down to where I haven't polished, like here, there's a big difference.
Anyone who thinks this isn't a big difference is crazy. We are not going for perfection, but that gloss is great.
Yeah, like we said, there's not a lot of paint here for us to go overboard.
So we live with the deep stuff, but we have lots of shine. Remember that at home. Just please live with the deep scratches and then love the shine. Deep scratches are okay. We go after those, we go from 0 to 0 very fast. This is a 2013, Ivan.
Yeah.
It's 13 years old. It's got a lot of miles on it, so we are getting great results even if we're not getting everything out of this paint.
Exactly. So let's shine it up and carry on.
So we never want to introduce heat with clear coat. We don't want to swell clear coat. We keep it at speed 3 max. That's the way we teach to polish. I wonder if you can see in the paint here, there is the remnants of this little bug gut. I don't know if you can see kind of the scarring there. And I was able to really work this polish over a considerable section, so really long working time. But I noticed that what was left of this bug gut didn't go away. And I was holding the polisher there and I was waiting for it. What I just did is I actually cleaned the polishing pad and did 1 fresh spray of abrasive. So with a gold standard polish on a fresh pad, let's see if that will now take it away. On speed 3, I'm just gonna see if I can get this to work a little bit more effectively. And just like that, it's gone. So if you're ever like, oh, I want to put a lot of pressure down on something, just give yourself a fresh spray of polish, fresh abrasive, better cut, you're good to go. So we are doing a very, very light polish here, right? And I'm stretching the polish out, right? We're shining up paint that's seen better days. I want to show you something in a second, but to give you a sense of like how bad this paint is, I don't know if you can see there, the owner has literally burned through the clear coat. I'm showing you in the light, that is where the owner has literally burned through the clear coat. Remember, they sanded the entire vehicle. So we've got issues on this paint. We know there are issues. So we're doing a very light polish. I'm gonna get to that in a second. But you see this little bug gut? As I went over lightly, it didn't go away. You can see it right there. All I did was I cleaned my pad, fresh spray of gold standard polish, speed 3. Let's see if just a fresh spray of polish, same method, can get this away. And just like that, the bug gut is gone. And what's left is just a little etching, but no one's gonna see that. That's how you go ahead and more effectively polish something a little bit deeper without doing anything scary that could be risky. I know we were on an edge there, but that was speed 3, no pressure. Just went very slowly over it. We're gonna clean the pad and keep going. So Ivan, I just showed how you could get rid of, some bug gut etching a little bit better with fresh abrasive. People are gonna wonder, is it a diminishing abrasive, the gold standard polish? Why does that work better?
Not because it's a diminishing abrasive, but as you're polishing, you're loading your pad up with clear coat residue. And this is a very soft paint, so it's loading up quickly. As your pad loads up, it reduces the efficiency of your pad, therefore reducing the cut. Not only did you add fresh abrasive, you also cleaned your pad.
So you have less on your pad to get in the way and fresh abrasive. It's the combination of the two. It seems to work for me every time, and maybe it'll work for you too.
Nick, I get you to come over to the side for a second.
Okay.
I missed a spot. I'd like to see if you can figure out where I missed the spot.
The door.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a different look, Ivan. So that's wild. This looks gray and dull. This looks very black and shiny. You just left the back door unpolished.
Yeah,
I could totally see that.
Yeah.
So if people think a one-step polish isn't cutting out the deep stuff and it's not a good result, they're crazy because look at this.
Yeah. No, definitely you can, see a marked difference here. It's not just a little thing. It's not night and day, but darn close.
And you know what's really cool about this?
Yeah.
Not only are we making this Honda Accord paint incredibly shiny and preserving what's left of the clear coat, we're gonna apply the Hydrate ceramic coating on it. This is gonna be the best looking Honda Accord in all of Iowa and Nebraska at the very least.
Yeah.
It's not all of America.
No, it's gonna look spectacular. Now, still some deeper stuff there, but Hydrate will help even more.
Ivan, I'm pleasantly surprised by how much we were able to do with the one-step. I'm doing my final runs this wash day. Vital, as always, you're ahead of me. Maybe you can do a recap for folks, a continuing education series on the one-step polish as I wipe.
Right, so the one-step polish, think of it as a paint enhancement. It's not a paint correction. We're not here to get rid of every defect. We got rid of a lot of it. We got rid of all the annoying little grayness that this vehicle had. If you remember the side door where I left it undone, it was looking gray, it was looking pitiful compared to the rest of the vehicle that was nice, bright and shiny and black again. That's what we're accomplishing with a one-step. A one-step should be quick, should be simple, and if you're a professional detailer, it should be profitable for you as well. It's something that's easy to do. If you're the hobbyist at home, you want to improve your vehicle, this is one way to do it. We didn't remove a lot of clear coat. This vehicle doesn't have a lot of clear coat to be removed. So we're very, very cautious with that. We stuck to our left, right, up, down, left, right, 3-pass mentality. For most of it, there's a couple areas that Nick went a little harder and a couple areas that I did as well. Just that they were deeper scratches and we weren't trying to remove those scratches. We're just trying to round over the edges so you didn't see them anymore. And now we have a glossy, shiny vehicle ready for a ceramic coating. And the ceramic coating we're gonna be putting on this, you'll see in a future video, but I'll give you a sneak peek. It is Hydrate. And Hydrate actually fills. So the remaining marks, no, it's not gonna remove them again, but it is going to make it look significantly better, darker, glossier, shinier, and protect this paint for much, much longer. Like we mentioned before, the owner had wet sanded the whole vehicle to get rid of the orange peel. Orange peel is a necessary evil in our world. From a show car perspective, you don't want orange peel. For a daily driver, orange peel is actually good for you. It's good for your vehicle.
Let's talk about one-step polishes. Who would not benefit from a one-step polish, Ivan? When would you not want to use this method?
Actually, anyone can benefit from this. What we're doing here is preserving the paint as much as possible while cleaning it, while making it look better. And that's the advantage of the one-step polish. Not only that, how long did it take us, Nick? About 40 minutes total?
Yeah, it really is super easy and rewarding.
Yes.
I was just thinking maybe there's really deep defects and the owner wants perfection.
Yeah.
This is not that method.
No, and perfection doesn't exist in paint. Even show cars are not perfect. So if you're wanting, like this vehicle, they wet sanded away all the orange peel, that makes all the defects show up even more. That makes the scratches show up more. That makes anything show up on this vehicle. If it's dirty, it looks worse than one that has orange peel. Orange peel, like I said, is a necessary evil for vehicles.
Honestly, Ivan, I think this was kind of an extreme transformation, but it gets more extreme. I have 2 suggestions.
Yeah.
1, subscribe. 2, watch that video right here.